Sprouts hit back. The mood in the Drunken Turnip was tense. The jukebox had been unplugged after an unfortunate incident involving meatloaf and a deeply emotional leak. Behind the bar, Doris was rearranging beer mats with the concentration of someone avoiding an existential crisis. Dave and Colin sat in their usual booth, looking like two men who'd just been evicted from the Garden of Eden for crimes against courgettes. Colin spoke first, quiet, grim, like someone who'd just been slapped by a salad. "They've retaliated, Dave." Dave didn't even ask who. He just let out a low groan. "Don't tell me." Colin nodded solemnly. "The Brussels sprouts have risen." Dave slapped the table. "Knew it. Smug little cannonballs, always sitting there on the plate like they know something we don't. They've formed an alliance with the kale." Dave's eyes widened. "The kale? That's militant health food, that is. They've got quinoa snipers and vegan drones." Colin leaned in. "It started last Thursday. I went out to check the potatoes, and there it was. A sprout with a tiny flag. Said, 'Sprout sovereignty now.'" Dave rubbed his temples. "This is what happens when you fertilize with oat milk." "I thought I was being progressive," Colin cried. "Next thing I know, the Brussels are marching in formation, the kale are quoting Noam Chomsky, and someone's defaced the compost bin with the words, 'Down with the root class.'" Dave shook his head. "The veg patch has gone full anarchist. It's a political uprising, Dave. They have declared independence. The Sprouts are calling it the People's Republic of Brassicograd." Dave stared into his pint. "I knew they were trouble. Any vegetable that smells like boiled socks is clearly plotting something." Colin continued, haunted. "They took the shed, locked me out. There's a sign on the door now that says, 'Occupied by Revolutionary Veg.' You try reasoning with them?" "I tried reading them The Very Hungry Caterpillar. They booed me, a beetroot through a rock." Dave frowned. "The round kind or the musical?" "I don't know, I blacked out. Hit me square in the eyebrow." They paused. The air thickened like overcooked gravy. "Any demands?" Dave finally asked. "Full recognition of Sprout nationhood, monthly supply of manure, and get this, they want to replace the gnome with a statue of their leader." "Who's their leader?" "Comrade Cabbage." Dave sat back in his chair like he'd just aged a decade. "That Cabbage has been plotting since spring. They say he speaks 12 languages and once headbutted a lawnmower." Another long, stunned silence. Then Colin whispered, "Dave, I'm scared of my garden." "You should be. I saw your beetroot tweeting last night." "About what?" "Economic reform and jam." The two men looked around the pub, like the plants might be listening. Somewhere, a fern rustled suspiciously by the window. Dave raised his pint. "To the brave, to the fallen, to the gnomes we lost along the way." Colin clinked his glass. "And to the day we take our garden back." And somewhere, in the cold, crunchy shadows of the allotment, a sprout smiled.